In the previous episode, we talked about the members of NAOS Esports, one of the teams that has already secured a spot in this playoff stage. In today's episode, let's talk about NAOS Esports, another team that has also secured their playoffs ticket early and continues to maintain a very high level of performance in this tournament. If you haven't watched our previous videos yet, you can find them in the top right corner of the screen. Hopefully, this will be a series of videos that provides a complete perspective before you enter the stage, where Southeast Asia's finest will gather in Vietnam. Now, let's move on to today's main content. NAOS Esports, one of the most renowned organizations in the Philippines esports scene. This organization was officially founded in 2021, and they entered the professional VALORANT scene in 2022 after acquiring the entire roster of Fallen 5. Since then, they have consistently maintained their position in the domestic scene and have been a formidable presence in regional tournaments. Some notable former NAOS players include Papi, who is now playing for Global Esports, and most famously, Patman at PaperX. In their very first year, they immediately earned the opportunity to compete at the APAC stage. Since 2023, they have consistently led the Philippines to qualify for VCT Ascension Pacific, with their best finish being 3rd, 4th place in 2023. At the present, NAOS Esports is a powerhouse in the SEA Challengers, currently topping the standings thanks to strong results in splits 1 and 2. That's some basic information about the organization. Now, let's move on to the detailed profiles of each NAOS player. The first player will be Savvy8K, the in-game leader of NAOS Esports. Xavier Juan, born in 2001 in the Philippines, currently plays the role of initiator for the team. Unlike many players who drop out of school early to go pro, he completed his university studies while becoming a professional player. He studied at the De La Salle University in Manila, which also had a VALORANT team at the time, Verdis Acus. During his time competing in student tournaments, he was crowned champions of the University Alliance Championships from seasons 1 to 4. He also spent time with Brand Esports, the predecessor of Team Secret, which currently competes in VCT Pacific. He joined the organizations right after the 5 main members of Brand officially departed. Overall, Savvy8K has not achieved any standout results, often exiting early in domestic tournaments and having no opportunity to reach regional events. In 2023, after leaving Brand Esports to join Oasis, Savvy8K had the honor of representing the Philippines at the 32nd SEA Games, earning a bronze medal for his country. Since then, he has never secured a slot for any Ascension tournament. This will be his chance to prove himself, as securing a top 4 finish would earn him a ticket to compete in Vietnam, as well as a shot in Bangkok to fight for a spot in VCT Pacific 2026. In the duelist role, San is proving himself to be one of the most dangerous players in Southeast Asia. Born in 2007, he wields Neon as the reliable fragging powerhouse for NAOS Esports. His journey to becoming a professional player began in 2023 with Enigma Galaxy, where San was also a teammate of Styron, who now plays for Motive. In 2024, San had a chance to make it to Ascension but suffered very unfortunate losses. In Split 1, San and his teammates lost 0-3 in the grand final. In Split 2, he missed the chance to reach Challengers SEA Split 3, losing to Rave Drift Arena. After that loss, San became a familiar face in Tier 3 tournaments as well as the Premier system, seeking opportunities to reach higher tier events. Then, during Split 2, he officially joined NAOS Esports and finished in 2nd place. It was an excellent start for the duelist who has just turned 18 this year, with many challenges still ahead. In addition to the main duelist role taken by San, the team also has a duelist played by Nakia, Alejandro Fabian Simanjorang. Born in 2003 in Indonesia, alternates between the duelist and initiator roles in NAOS lineup. He's the newest member of the team, joining only in Split 3 after the disbandment of Alter Ego, one of Indonesia's largest and most famous VALORANT organizations, and the former team of Kushi, who now plays for RRQ. At the end of 2023, he took a break from competing. He officially returned to Split 2 with Team Elevate in Malaysia, Singapore League, then rejoined Alter Ego around October of the same year. He stayed with the organization until the end of Split 2 before they officially announced their disbandment on May 21st this year. The addition of Nakia has arguably made the team much more complete, especially at the time when Yoru remains a hot pick. Matches where San and Nakia pair up have truly forced many opponents to give up, and this duo expected to be the combination NAOS will continue to use regularly. While Nakia spent most of his career with Alter Ego before joining NAOS, Mosier has been with the organization from the very beginning until now. Jerome Literal, a controller player born in 2005 from the Philippines, joined NAOS in 2022 and is currently the longest serving player in the organization. Mosier's most notable strength is his consistency in matches, with his KDA always kept at a very balanced level. The two agents Mosier uses most often are Omen and Viper. Occasionally, he also checks on the Sentinel role, with his most used picks being Cypher and Deadlock. He and PTC are the two main players responsible for the controller and Sentinel roles, and they continue to coordinate extremely well to create a formidable defensive lines for NAOS. The final player in NAOS main roster is PTC, a player from Thailand. Kitikawin Ratunasuko, born in 1998, is currently the oldest member of NAOS. He is also the most experienced professional player on the team, having been a key member of Attack All Around in the early days of VALORANT and winning multiple championships in 2020. At his peak, PTC was one of the core figures who brought Thai VALORANT to the world stage. That was in 2021 when he joined Full Sense, and the roster clinched the championship with a thrilling 3-2 victory over Northception, becoming the final APAC representative at Berlin. In the following years, PTC moved to Made in Thailand for a time before returning to his former team, once again playing the key role alongside Sushi Boys in leading Full Sense to Ascension 2024. Although his two previous appearances in regional and global tournaments were not very successful, with his experience and composure, PTC is expected to remain a key source of mental support for the whole team in the challenging stages ahead. While Motive seemed to loosen up a bit during the group stage, NAOS has been maintaining an alarmingly consistent form. If they can continue to maintain their current standing, they could easily secure a good ranking in the playoffs as a stepping stone toward Ascension. In the upcoming stage in Vietnam, NAOS will surely be aiming to claim the championship this time, something they have yet to achieve in previous attempts. This episode of NAOS Esports ends here. We'll see you again in the next episodes, covering the remaining names in the Challengers SEA playoffs. Goodbye and see you soon.